We're going to do a little unboxing today. I'm playing a little bit of catch up with unboxings because things have been a bit crazy in my personal life, and so I have had some decks that are ready to be unboxed, but we haven't been able to do it. However, it is rainy and cold today and we are getting a chance to do these unboxings. So I'm very excited to snuggle up with you guys and have some fun unboxing a new deck that I had purchased thanks to the lovely Rose Bay Tarot, who had posted a video of this Oracle deck with the Lacrimosa Tarot. I have an unboxing of the Lacrimosa Tarot on the channel already. If I remember, I will put a link to that in the description box below. But this is felt and looked in the imagery I saw on Instagram, very soft and maybe Venusian feminine. So I was intrigued, and it was reasonably priced on Amazon, and I picked it up. Now, I did see some varied reviews on Amazon, but again, it was relatively inexpensive for a deck nowadays, and so I figured even if I don't love the whole deck, I am sure I will get some use out of it in client readings. So this deck is the Cosmic Pearl Oracle by Ashley Frost and Leah Showman. I believe it was like 23 bucks on Amazon when I purchased it. It is published by sacredscribepublishing.com, and here is the description. The Cosmic Pearl Oracle. Embark on a journey of sacred love and infinite wisdom with divine feminine guidance. The Cosmic Pearl Oracle deck is a captivating and enchanting tool designed to awaken your heart, ignite your intuition, and embrace the power of the divine feminine archetype. This romantic and fluid deck is a tribute to Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty, and sensuality. By honoring the element of water, she invites you to dive deep into your heart center, exploring its depths and unlocking its profound wisdom. It's a 44-card deck and features a 104-page guidebook. Again, there is the front and the side, and at the top, just that same Cosmic Pearl. So let's do the official unboxing here. It's been tough because it's been sitting on my desk and I'm like, I want to know if I'm going to like it or not, but I really wanted to unbox it with you guys. Okay, so what did I hear someone call this recently? Rose petal mat. To me, it's like a velour mat, but it's a rose petal mat, I guess, technically. And the title is embossed there. And it's a mother of pearl shell in the imagery. So when we open it up, you are a living prayer. Seashell codes and iridescent pearls, fluid journeys, tides have turned. Drops of water on your cheek, forgotten frequencies that you continue to seek. Pink rose petals drop out of the sky, a breeze that confirms an angel's nearby. Take this gift and leave all of your fears behind. Expand your mind and step into your feminine light, Aphrodite. Oh, and then there's a little intro card apparently. Here's the backing. And it says, with this, oh, hold on. This is from the deck creators, Ashley and Leah. With this deck, we come to you with everlasting love. We hope this serves you, expands you, and allows you to find your way back to your heart and yourself in the most whimsical, powerful way possible. Begin to step into your romantic feminine energy with the channelings of Aphrodite, goddess of the sea, Ashley and Leah. That's lovely. Little thank you card, an introduction to the deck. I'm trying to see what I have on the table that's a similar size. Here's the Les Vampire Oracle by Blue Angel to compare. So it's kind of like a Hay House, like I would say the old school Hay House decks. It's similar to that. And the cardstock is that same rose petal velour. And the inside of the box looks like that. I mean, I knew what this was going to be, so I'm not, like I know, oh, but guys, sky blue edging. I don't know if you guys know this, but I love sky blue. I do my nails that color every spring and summer. I always associate this color with Beltane in the best way possible. I think it's a wonderful color for Aphrodite. And yeah, I mean, I knew what this was going to be. I wasn't expecting it to be anything different, but this edging is, oh, yes. Backing is like not my most favorite. However, it's kind of kitschy and I can see it working with my Mother Mary tarots for sure. I think there's a lot of possibility here. So here is the guidebook. Again, very similar to like Hay House styling. It says it's a 104-page guidebook. Let's see what we got going on in here. So there's some spreads, a brief introduction published in 2024. And then it looks like when you open for the meanings, you have keywords, small card reproduction, a few paragraphs with some perhaps journal prompts, another like almost quotation here. I'm assuming this is part of the channeling, and then an activating practice if you want to explore that. Yeah, so it looks like each card gets that much information. That's nice. Okay. Now, my only concern in this is I did see in some of the reviews that some of the imagery is very almost like not clear, overly pixelated, if you will. However, it is a deck with a lot of like pre-Raphaelite imagery. I'm imagining that kind. Oh, wait a second. I can see what they mean. Oh, yeah, it's blurry. This first one looks awesome. Actually, don't mind that. This is blurry. I get what they're saying now. I actually might take that out of the deck because do I have... Oh, I should say cardstock, relatively thick with that nice rose petal feel. This is really blurry in real life. I don't lie to you guys. You know that. It's actually so blurry that it's making my eyes feel like a little bit watery. This looks like someone blew up the image and didn't do it correctly. To be honest, probably I would make this mistake if I was trying to do this, so I am not knocking anybody, but it's not good for reading. That's too blurry. It doesn't look that bad in the camera, but when you're up close, I don't like that. That card I'm not going to leave in the deck. I don't like that. That will drive me nuts in a reading. However, this is gorgeous. This one's a little bit blurry, but not overly. I can work with this one. I don't need to take this one out. Boy, they weren't lying about those blurry images. That's really disappointing. It's just, it doesn't look professional and cohesive. And I can understand if I knew I was purchasing an indie deck by a new creator who was working with collage in a new way and was figuring things out, and I would be totally down for that. But I don't like that in a deck that's crafted by a produced by a publishing house, excuse me. This is pretty. This looks like a Falero image in the center here. Potent passion, sensuality, purpose, and power. This one's lovely. So I can work with this. I actually like this a little bit better than the Oracle of the Rose. I know that's for a different goddess, but it has that same kind of feel to me. Oh my God, another one. Okay, so here's the thing. This image, perfectly fine. This image, perfectly fine. This front piece, I know it's not looking that bad in my iPhone camera, but this is super blurry and pixelated in person. Yeah, and that's going out too. This one's lovely. Love this one. I actually have a print of Circe on my wall, and I used to have this print in my bedroom back in the day, in my 20s. This one's fine. I don't necessarily love this positioning with her arm. Like, I don't know if you're like me, but that would drive me nuts in a reading. But it's a little blurry, but it's not over the top. This is perfectly fine. This one's absolutely gorgeous. Oh no, not again. Oh, I'm not going to get rid of this one, though. It's Red Anemone. Okay, so here we go again. Well, this is going to be a long one, guys. This is super blurry and like smudgy, and it's not pixelated, but it's like super blurry and fuzzy. This is absolutely gorgeous. Love this. Love the red. That's going to drive me nuts in a reading. Who edited this for them? I'm going to keep that one in because it's the Red Anemone number 13. I can't get rid of that. I love this one. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. Some of these images are just like knocking it out of the park for my aesthetic. But a soft goddess era. I don't know. See, kind of blurry, not blurry at all. Absolutely stunning. Here, this is a little bit blurry in person. This one's absolutely gorgeous. This one's gorgeous. This one's a little bit blurry in the front, but that's fine. I can absolutely work with that. Like, it looks perfectly fine in the camera for sure too. I love this one, Fertile Heart. This is beautiful. I think this was the image I saw and I was like, oh, I need that deck. See, I don't like that. That's another one. Like, it looks very pretty on camera. In person, this is all really blurry. Now, this one, though, I'm not sure if they were trying to do that on purpose, but it's not translating. Like, it just, when you compare it with the other ones that I really don't like, it's just not, yeah, I'm going to leave that one out, too. I don't want to put that one in my deck. This one's lovely. Oh, this one's lovely. This is another one. It's so blurry. Why did they make it so blurry? Again, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but this whole thing and this whole front piece here, this goddess here, it's so blurry in real life. It's like you can barely even, like, my eyes feel like they're straining. Oh, guys. And see, and I love that one, though. Oops, this is gorgeous. And this one, absolutely gorgeous. This is a little soft, but it looks intentional, and I get it. Love this one. So a lot of this is artwork I have prints of on my walls or you know, in storage for when I change over artwork with the seasons. This isn't my favorite image, but it's not blurry at all. It's very clear, very easy to work with. So Vanilla Infused Memories. It's interesting title. It's well, I'm older. Like the card title here, I wish this was a little bit bigger than what we're working with. You know, proper sentence structure for underneath here. That's a little bit irritating to me. Like, this should be a little bit larger in font size to clearly delineate that that's the card title. And then here we have the keywords with punctuation. That's a little bit, not my fave. I like this picture a lot though. This imagery with the collage work is lovely. This one's great too. Now, this one is a little bit more blurry, but not over the top. I can keep this one in the deck because I can, my main image, my goddess in the center, I can see her clearly. It's not making my eyes strain or making me feel like my eyes are straining. Love that one. This one is super cute. Not blurry in the slightest. That one's lovely. This is great. In this one, the imagery is very clear. You know, we've got these kind of fuzzy brush stroke references, but that's completely in keeping with the theme. So that looks like it's on purpose to me, and it's not making my eyes strain like the other ones. Oh my God, another one. This one isn't as bad. I'll probably keep it in. But this foreground image, blurry in person. Like a pixelated blurry, or it's like so fuzzy. You're like, oh God, what am I, why can't I see that? And then the other images are so clear that your eyes are just kind of like, what? I don't know, do I want to leave that in? I don't want to leave that in, I'm taking that out. Love this. And you guys know that I'm upfront when I don't like something. This is clear. I'm not a fan of the collage work necessarily with the eyes behind that, but that's a personal thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with the imagery. It's not doing the blurry thing. This one is a little bit blurry, but I can handle it. This one is gonna drive me nuts. That one's gotta go. Kingdom of Heaven, Ethereal Code, Source Energy, Heaven on Earth. It's, again, maybe I can leave this one in. In person, this is so faded and soft that it makes you think like you're straining your eyes to see, like, am I missing something here? Or why can't I see that clearly when this other image is perfectly clear? something that they've done with, you know, maybe they were trying to do like a brush stroke or blur effect, but it's not translating with some of these cards. I'm not upset because I was prepared. So I kind of knew that this might be something. It could have been some other people being picky, in my opinion, or it could have been the truth. It's the truth, in my opinion. There are, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images that I'm not going to keep in the deck because those will literally drive me nuts and take away from my intuitive hits in a reading. That's not going to fly for my clients. I'm not going to put them through that. I'll spend the entire reading being irritated with that and not focused on channeling their messages. I like the images I like. I'm not super stoked or excited because there's 5 cards I can't use, which means I don't have a whole deck, which is a little bit irritating. However, the price was not over the top. I didn't pay $70 for this, so I'm not fuming. I will clear the deck and I will explore working with it a little bit. We are moving from, we're going to have a Stara on Thursday, and then we're moving into Beltane, and it's prime Venus time for me. So I'd be intrigued to work with Aphrodite with this. Oh, I don't know if I can keep that one in. I just looked at it again. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? What do you think? Are you guys going to invest in it? Do you have it? Do you love it? And it's like, just ignore the blurriness. I don't know. I can't have at least 5 of the cards, maybe 6, that aren't going to be able to make the cut for me. But the ones that I like are really lovely. It just feels like a beginner's deck. And that's fine. We all grow and learn. You know, I'm not knocking the deck creators. It looks like they really cared about this. It's saying on the box it retails for $27.99, but I feel like I paid $23. Let me double check that. So it looks like I paid $23.64. It might have been a little bit cheaper than that, but what it's retailing right now on Amazon for $23.64. So it's not unreasonably priced, and I will work with it. This isn't like a donate it right away situation, but I want to be really honest with you that the blurry images, if you are sensitive to that like I am, those are going to be no-goes. There's at least 5, if not 6 or 7 cards that just are not going to be enjoyable for you to work with. So please factor that into decision-making around your purchase and your budget and usability of the product, because ultimately we want to be using our decks, right? Not just storing them on shelves. So I hope if you were intrigued about this deck, this unboxing has been helpful. I will, of course, follow up with my thoughts as time goes on, as we move forward. Not overly impressed, not over the moon about this, but I'm open to working with her, but I am going to omit at least 5, if not 6 of the cards. So I hope you're all doing well out there in the world, guys. I am sending you, as always, oceans of love, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.